Part 1 of the Jingle Book. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Betsie Bush in Marquette, Michigan, February 2008. The Jingle Book by Carolyn Wells. The Tutor. A tutor who tooted the flute tried to teach two young tutors to toot. Said the two to the tutor, "Is it harder to toot, or to tutor two tutors to toot?" A Serious Question. A kitten went a-walking one morning in July, and idly fell a-talking with a great big butterfly. The kitten's tone was airy, the butterfly would scoff, when there came along a fairy, who whisked his wings right off. And then, for it is written fairies can do such things, upon the startled kitten she stuck the yellow wings. The kitten felt a quiver, she rose into the air, then flew down to the river to view her image there. With fear her heart was smitten, and she began to cry, "Am I a butter kitten, or just a kitten fly?" Two Old Kings. Oh, the King of Canoodly-Dum and the King of Canoodly-Dee, they went to sea in a jiggamaree, a full-rigged jiggamaree. And one king couldn't steer, and the other no more could he, so they both upset, and they both got wet as wet could be. And one king couldn't swim, and the other he couldn't too, so they had to float, while their empty boat danced away o'er the sea so blue. Then the King of Canoodledum, he turned a trifle pale, and so did he of Canoodledee, but they saw a passing sail. The one king screamed like fun, and the other king screeched like mad, and a boat was lowered, and took them aboard, and my, but those kings were glad. A Daydream. Polly's patchwork, oh dear me, truly is a sight to see. Rumpled, crumpled, soiled, and frayed, will the quilt be ever made? See the stitches yawning wide. Can it be that Polly tried? Some are right and some are wrong, some too short and some too long, some too loose and some too tight, grimy smudges on the white, and a tiny spot of red where poor Polly's finger bled. Strange such pretty dainty blocks, bits of Polly's summer frocks, should have proved so hard to sew, and the cause of so much woe. One day it was very hot, and the thread got in a knot. Drew the seam up in a heap, Polly calmly fell asleep. Then she had a lovely dream. Straight and even was the seam, pure and spotless was the white. All the blocks were finished quite, each joined to another one. Lo, behold, the quilt was done, lined and quilted, and it seemed to cover Polly as she dreamed. Our Club. We're going to have the mostest fun. It's going to be a club, and no one can belong to it but Dot and me and Bub. We thought we'd have a reading club, but couldn't 'cause, you see, not one of us knows how to read, not Dot nor Bub nor me. And then we said a sewing club, but thought we'd better not, 'cause none of us knows how to sew, not me nor Bub nor Dot. And so it's just a playing club. We play till time for tea, and oh, we have the bestest times, just Dot and Bub and me. Puzzled. There lived in ancient Scribbletown a wise old writer man, whose name was Homer Cicero Demosthenes McCann. He'd written treatises and themes till, for a change, he said, "I think I'll write a children's book before I go to bed." He pulled down all his musty tomes in Latin and in Greek, consulted cyclopedias and manuscripts antique, essays in anthropology, studies in counterpoise, for these, he said, are useful lore for little girls and boys. He scribbled hard and scribbled fast,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?